energy
boy,
and passion.
Wet
This
Like
is what
Water.
you play the
You
game.
already know. It's Ambition, aka Alex Kidd,
And here in the first,
Wet
approaching
Like
3 minutes play.
Water.
Pass to Gordon.
Plus the Joker.
Kicks to Fournier.
Yeah. So,
Here's Murphy.
so
That
like
one
this
wide
time,
left.
you already know
That's
what
a
it
shot
is.
he's got to hit. You don't
If you
get
want me to
many
put
looks
some
better
emphasis to
from that range.
Here we go. Hold on, right now.
Kid with it. He's got
And I'm
6.
gonna wet it. Here we go.
Pocket 6.
I'm gonna wet this.
From deep three-point range, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Look at this. Come on, do it again. Please.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
I don't know where he's backing up, huh?
From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Oh,
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
How about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Kid. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kid's got now.
I'm wet like
He's
water.
got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
I'm wet like water.
Fournier's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Kid.
And my name is Ambition, Wet Like Water.
From deep three-point range,
Wet like
another
water.
3 for Cleveland.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
My name is Wet Like Water.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Fournier? He's averaging 15, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Now, here's
Wet
Oladipo.
Like Water
He
every
hasn't
day.
scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Kidd. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
That got children.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter.
Do not miss.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Kidd. He's got 12. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Kidd's got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Oladipo outside to stop the run. They get it back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot 2 right here. The Magic have started out 0-1 from the line. This is their only other attempt early.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year. But not.
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference. Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what you think?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Kidd in at shooting guard. J.R. Smith out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Cody Zeller, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 67 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Move the ball. Stick it to the
From deep. And Oladipo pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Now the feed to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Oladipo against Irving. And Oladipo gets to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. One, the Magic in third.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here is Kidd. 18 points for him. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. To the middle. Here's Gordon, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed throw. And how can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in rebounding, second in second chance points. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Jordan the screen. They set the pick. And Fournier kicks to Murphy. Oladipo against Irving. The dish to Gordon. All sorts of time. Gordon with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
From deep. Kidd, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Oladipo outside. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Fournier. No good off the front iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside Kidd.
Get the ball. Don't get the ball. Don't get the ball.
From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Need some comments on you, some. Come on, man. I need more of that, man. I already know. Do y'all watch Empire? Because Empire is bomb diggly fresh.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Oladipo. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
Well, there's so many little things you have to learn to grow as a player. And he's just going through that process right now.
He's wearing that water every day.
Dishes to Murphy. Pass to McCray. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Like water. Cup like water.
And there's the pass to Murphy. Jordan up top. There's the three. The rebound by Johnson. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
The ball.
Outside Kidd. From deep. No luck.
It's and then
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 1:11 left in the first half. McCray passes to Jordan. Here's McCray. He kicks it to Murphy. They need this one, and that one's good. Now Kidd. He's got 24. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fires the three. Another miss by Kidd. The Magic trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Passes to McCray. And Gerald Henderson is going to pick up that foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And we've reached time. Now the third quarter to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
On the court for Orlando, Payton and Fournier, they're the guards. Gordon out there with Jordan. And it's Murphy in at the three, a small point. Kidd with it. 6 to shoot. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Kidd's got 27 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Fournier. He's got 9. He feeds it to Oladipo. Pass to Gordon. For 3, Fournier. Moves back up. And it's Gordon missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Outside Kidd. From three-point range. Another three for Cleveland.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Fournier dishes to Jordan. Here's Murphy, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he was on the money, it's no doubt.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Murphy against Kidd. From deep. That's good. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Cleveland will take possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Freak is second. Victor Oladipo fourth.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps for your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your two guard can squeeze the opponents like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Wet like water.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. He's really stood out for them over the past month. First in field goal percentage, 10th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Outside Kidd. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Fournier. He's covered by Kidd. Oladipo against Henderson. Off the pick. Oladipo misses.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
For three, Kidd. The long distance three is Bill. Kidd's got 15 points here in the second half.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Jordan sets the pick for Oladipo. Good as the jump shot falls. Oladipo's got his first points of the night. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Kidd. He's got 39.
Move the ball.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Jordan with a screen on Irving. It's Murphy outside. Kept alive Orlando. Poked loose. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Henderson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. And here is Kidd. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound. The Magic trail by 14. Fournier passes to Oladipo. Here's Gordon. Count the bucket. Coming up, a perfectly placed assist.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Wow. What range from outside. Wow. Kidd's got 42 in the game.
What?
Now Oladipo misses there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits.
It's wet like water every day. It's
And
like
we're rolling
water
here
every
again with the
day.
fourth quarter. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Magic. Murphy's checked in. Kidd in at 2-guard. Kevin Love out there with Henderson. Then there's Irving. And it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers leading by 18. To the paint. It's intercepted. Oladipo outside. Pass to McCray. Kidd with the double. Here's McCray. Henderson defending. Here's Vucevic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Outside Kidd.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pocket 6. On deep. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Thompson, a screen on Kidd. Kidd with the double. Thompson in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. That's good. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Kidd. From deep three-point range. That's good. Kidd's got 45 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots.
So we see the Cavaliers take
Well, Joe, congrats.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had an outstanding 3rd quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the 2nd half.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. The stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for our broadcast. And I hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
Freedom, you already know. That big drop is wet like water. Peace out. Public and on YouTube channel. I have people. Peace.